Hey everybody, Stephen Key here. Thanks for watching. There's another question that came up the other day from Jose, and he was really concerned. He asked two questions actually. The first question was, after you sign this licensing agreement, what do you do next? Do you just kind of go away, travel around the country, or go on vacation or whatever? And that's what I did actually, but I don't know if that's a great idea. I think you need to stay with that licensee for a while. I do. I think you need to be helpful. Ask them what you can do. Don't be a pest, but build a relationship. And if there's any questions they have, be available and be quick. Answer everything. Just be a team player. I think it's smart. Also, realize once your idea does come to market, because you're the inventor, you're newsworthy. You know, companies that license ideas from us, it's hard for them to tell the same story because magazines or TV or whatever, they want you to pay for an ad. But because you're the creator, you're the inventor, that's the only time you really want to be an inventor. There's a lot of news outlets that really want to hear your story. So you can help your potential licensee sell more product. If you're camera ready, that's a whole nother topic. But if you get out there and push it, and if you're professional, you can grab awareness, eyeballs that maybe they cannot do. Okay, so be helpful, just stick around, and because there's going to be some obstacles. There's always obstacles, just be there. You don't want to find out at the end of the day that they have some problem and you've gone off to Mexico for some reason. You come back and they couldn't figure out something and you weren't there to answer the phone. Don't do that. Okay, the second question Jose asked was, how do you know if they're paying you all the royalties? Jose, you don't trust them? I mean, you think they might be holding back some of those dollars they owe you? Oh, brother. I think in some situations, I think we all are wondering if they're paying us the correct royalties. I think so. Now, realize sometimes these companies are really big, and maybe the right hand doesn't know what the left hand's doing, and maybe they don't pay you for something. That happens. It happened to me. You know, I had this, basketball game you've seen of the Michael Jordan Wall Ball down there. And it was on TV, and they had different sizes. It was selling pretty good. And one day I was I used to go down the cereal aisle of grocery stores because I loved the little things they used to design in there because they're really super cheap, but they're very clever. And I realized, hey, there was a small little Michael Jordan, but in this case it was Grant Hill. And there he is. He was like a little mini. And I realized, hey, they weren't paying me for that idea. So I just called them up. I didn't audit them because most licensing agreements, you will have an audit clause. You can go in there once or twice a year. You have to pay for it and audit them. But I don't think that creates that warm and fuzzy relationship. I've never done it ever. So I did see it. So I just picked up the phone and called them and said, hey, look, I found this. Because I'm always policing my ideas out there, right? I'm always out there asking people what's going on. And sure enough, they go, oops, we forgot. Okay, they forgot. So what? No big deal. I didn't hold it against them. So they started paying me on those little mini ones. Fantastic. But do this. Get close to their sales force. That's what I did. Some of my ideas, especially the rotating label, I knew the sales guys. They were good friends. I'd take them out and meet them at the trade shows. They would always brag about their sales, who they're selling it. They sold it to Lowry's, or they sold it to Jim Beam or someone. So they were always talking about it, and I knew what was going on. See, that was one way for me to stay with it a little closer, guys. And by being close to it, I kind of had my ear to the ground. I knew what was happening, so I always thought they were very fair. Now, do I know that for sure that they paid me every single penny they owed me? No. Did I care? Not really. So anyway, Jose, great two questions. You guys, keep those questions coming in. They're wonderful, and hopefully I can answer each and every one. Once again, this is Stephen Key. Thanks for watching.